Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with a bit of a change of pace for the James High Octane Lunham High Octane Obsessions YouTube channel. Most things that I do on the channel are things I'm obsessed with, like wrestling or fishing or waste management or toilets or dogs or whatever else. But this is something that I've had quite the disdain for over the years. Never been big on the washing up. I only really do it because I don't have any other option. And when I lived at home, I think I washed up twice my entire time there. And Dad nearly died of a heart attack one of the first times. And yeah, so I have to wash up at home, but it is quite the debacle, quite draining. Any viewers with chronic fatigue will understand about how standing up is actually, and this is no joke, it's legitimately more draining for us than any other person, because our heart struggles more to pump the blood. We get more fatigued from standing, even if it's just not even doing anything, just in the shower or washing up or just standing in general. Like, it's far more draining than any other position we can be in. So standing at the sink to wash up even 10-15 minutes is a big physical detriment, big physical ordeal for some of us, as is, and also like having the nerve damage I do in my arms and my shoulders. Like, got disc irritation, I've had carpal tunnel surgery. As you can see, there's one, there's two, and it's been mostly successful but not completely. So the median nerve is a little better, but the ulnar nerves are absolutely not real good at all. I'm struggling with those, and the surgery's too risky and probably wouldn't help, because a big lot of the issue is the disc irritation and my central sensitivity condition I have from concussions. So washing up is a painful thing. The warm water does soothe the nerve issues, but the bending the wrist and that hurts, and it's pretty draining. So sometimes, I haven't done it yet. Well, you can hear the doggos. They're being sequestered into their back room because they're upset about not getting to lick the dishes or carry them away and smash them. Well, Bobby, when he was a puppy, used to be obsessed with the noise things made. So he'd steal glasses and stuff off the benches and drag them out back, look me in the eye and smash them on the concrete so I could hear what noise it made. And Missy just destroys anything she touches. She's a lovely dog and worth every bit of the destruction, but yeah, so apologies for the dogs barking. We'll let them out in a moment. But yeah, so I come up with this solution, perhaps, I don't know if it'll work, of how to wash up my cutlery and utensils and that in a quick fashion without having to stand around for too long. I remembered what they did at the Narrabeen camp we went to in year 5 with the washing up, and they had a big like shower looking thing. So I got this, my effective new pretty good like brand Holman from a business in Cowra, what do you call it, dispenser, water, Bruce Lee's favourite beverage dispenser, hose nozzle, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to start that on, it's on soaker, I'll put it on shower to start with, and then I'll see where we go from there. We don't want to do it too much and have the plates not fly away and like fly out into the yard and be smashed. Be rendered no longer with us. So we'll use this. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of detergent over. This is the Aldi detergent. This is the best detergent I've ever used. They're not a sponsor, but if Aldi, if you're watching, you want to sponsor Cowra's Fight for Emma every year, which is held at Cowra Civic Centre every year or so. Buy your tickets now from the Cowra Civic Centre box office or website to support Emma's tongue cancer charity. But anyway, I'm going to drizzle some of this, it's probably too much, but some of this detergent over top. Might have to flip a couple of plates at some stage. And we'll hose it off, and then we'll just let it drip dry, and that should be a quicker way of washing up than standing and washing by hand. If you see here, this is a garden bed. I can't plant veggies because the doggos drag them out and eat them together, and they're happy as Larry. And here you see all the things Missy's chewed up just the last couple of weeks that have been swept up. That's just the little bits. The big bits, I'll show you the big bits. Parts of the fence and the like. She pulled out one of the floorboards from the house the other day. Here on the garden shed, because it's the one place she can't reach. My little 10-month-old Labrador puppy. Get your hand off my... whatever it is you're trying to get your hand on. But yeah, we'll try this. We'll turn the faucet on, the tap. We don't really say faucet in Australia for international viewers. This hose, I think the doggos might have chewed that too, but it should still have enough power, and the pressure is a lot better since I got the burst pipe fixed the other day, which I think had been leaking longer than I knew. We'll try that. There we go. a powerful stream, and it's not coming from my crumb. This is a refreshing Cowra Lachlan River water. Refreshing beverage for those who drink it. But so we'll try this and see how it works. This is the little pre-rinse. Put it up under for the plates and that, and the bowls. And put that there. Just do a little flip of these ones. This is hard to do, but we're doing it. It's probably going to be easier long term. I don't know how good that is putting them on the ground, but they'll get another big rinse and blast off. I know you're probably not seeing that little bit because the phone's up there, but yeah. Sorry if you're missing some of the action here. The hard cam is sitting on top of this rack. We don't have any roaming camera at this time. So here we are, we'll return with the roaming camera. So that's more of a soft stream. When you haven't got much to squeeze from the urethra, it's reminiscent of that. When you're standing at the short toilet at the local toilet, public toilets. Hopefully one of the ones I've given a good public toilet review to. Rinse might be too powerful. We'll try flat. It says flat like a pancake. Yes. Ah, yes. I see that I know my ingenuity well. Good one. Ha 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 ha. This might be the way to do things now if we can get the last of that food off there. It's not quite working for that one, but we'll see how we go. Might not be totally successful. We might have to stand back, I reckon, we'll try centre. That's missed. What am I doing? It's like the Blue Mountains. Can't drive through the Blue Mountains at the moment. That's better. Oh, you can, just not on the Great Western Highway. And put this plate out here. Looks a bit dirty than the others. It's got some blade job colour, some tomato sauce residue in there from my, what do you call those things, hash browns earlier that I cooked in the air fryer I got for my birthday. You won't get this type of action on any other YouTube channel, I believe. I don't know if it's quite working, but I don't know if this quite fixes the problem. I might have to go back to the drawing board, buy a bigger rack or something. Yeah, it's getting there. Use the old fingers a little bit. Yes, scratch with the fingernail. Luckily I have long fingernails because I inherited my grandpa's long fingernails that grow very quick. They're different fingernails obviously, but his genetics and disposition for doing so. We'll put a little more detergent on. The doggos are getting impatient. I do apologise, doggos. Probably too much, but if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. The doggos are whimpering and complaining and trying to guilt trip me, and rightfully so. Unlike some of the other idiots who like to play victim around the place when they fuck up everything and the wrestling and everything else like that. So it's the same people fucking everything up and the same people playing victim every time. There we go, that's looking better. It's looking really nice. It's looking good. It might have done the job. We'll do one last thing with the jet, I think it's called a rinse on this one. On my previous nozzle it was called a jet. Missy had chewed up a lot of my hose attachments and sprinklers, so I had to buy new ones. I thought if I put them on the table or the barbecue outside they'd be safe, but they won't. Only really the shed roof is safe. So we'll try vertical. I don't know what that'll do, but oh, look at that. I see that I know my water dispensing well. A good one. Now we'll try one more, the rinse. I believe it's the rinse. I've got the cone, like the conical flame.